The fact of the matter is, whether you've been in network marketing for years or just a few days, your family and friends have seen your opportunity and your phone is, as we call it, burnt. If you're anything like me, that's a scary thought. So the big question is, how do entrepreneurs like us, who love the network marketing profession, who no longer want to be that guy, and are tired of convincing people during uncomfortable let's get coffee meetings where they say, what's this all about? How do we market in a way that aligns us with our dream clients and expands our network of upfront and transparent professionals, allowing us to get our time back, our families back, and gain a real passive asset? People like us who value impact over income, we deserve to see our visions once and for all. Join me in this podcast where we'll uncover just how to do that. My name is Eric Sablon. Welcome to Burnt Phone Marketing. All right. What's going on, guys? Eric Sablon with Burnt Phone Marketing, and I've got a treat for you today all the way from El Salvador. She is a course creator. She's a mini chat agency partner. She has her own podcast. She has her own agency, and she specializes in irresistible offers online. She also does event planning and event promotion. So please welcome Anna Andrea to the show. Anna, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me here. I am honored to be here. Wow, what an introduction.
Thank you. You know what? Let's just get started real quick. We'll jump right into the interview. And I kind of just want to ask, so the audience kind of know who you are, a little bit about your backstory, like what got you into marketing, and, what are some of the challenges or what are some of the great stories that you have that you could tell the audience so they can kind of ID who you are?
Okay, I'm going to try to be brief because there's a lot of history. I've been an entrepreneur since I was a little kid. My parents are all entrepreneurs. My family, all the generations from both sides, it's in our blood. And I started my own businesses doing network marketing when I turned 18. They forced me into it. This was not a decision that I took at 18. I was forced into network marketing, and I thank my mom for doing that because I fell in love with marketing part of it, mostly than the networking. You might hear me very extrovert, but for a lot of networking events, I'm not very networky kind of person with a lot of crowds. Oh, so especially right now. But I got into this travel company back then. Because I love travel. That's one of my biggest passions and one of my biggest pains at the moment because I can't travel. So I thought I wanted to study travel. And I went to Argentina, to Buenos Aires. And I realized that I didn't want to be a travel agent. I also realized that I was not really good at recruiting. Okay. That I hated to make a list, that I hated to talk to strangers, and I just felt it was icky. It was not my thing. So I got into college. I changed careers, and I decided to become an event planner out of the blue. I was like, let's do event planning. Why the heck not? My mother is an event planner as well. She's been doing events for her class, for the class reunions for her high school graduation. And then she started doing church events, and I learned from that, right? So I got really good. I did not know how good I was at some subjects, even got prizes at college. I was like, whoa, okay, I'm good. And then the quarter life crisis hits. And I had to come back with one class that I failed. So I go to college in 2007, but I actually graduated on 2014. And that's when my digital marketing career kind of started in 2014. I started as a VA, doing emails for a real estate company. As in, what I mean by doing emails, I'm going to clarify because people are going to what? Was managing the emails for the brokers. Okay. So I was a hub where all the emails from every side of the company would like float into my inbox, and I would have to delegate it to the right broker, depending on the area. That was $4 an hour, 5 hours a day. And I was living in a shoebox, kind of, in Argentina. It was like half of my room right now, so like 35 meters squared.
Wow.
Literally a shoebox. And I discovered digital marketing, that I could make money online, because I knew I could make money online. But you might think $4. Anna, you were making $4 an hour. That's how much I valued myself, and that's how much I thought I could make, because locally, minimum wage is $3.50. I was working at call centers, so I was making like almost triple of that. But that was still like $3 a day. Do the math. So I thought I was making a lot of money, plus I was making dollars in Argentina. Oh my gosh, those multiply, guys. You want to go to Argentina? Take dollars. You're going to have a lot of fun. They multiply a lot. So that's how I started. Back trying to finish my event planning career, and just trying to do digital marketing.
That's so cool, because I like what you said. You literally were kind of pushed into network marketing. You kind of, because you're a second generation network marketer. So entrepreneurship is in your blood, it's in your family, but you didn't kind of see you didn't like the network of marketing. So you just decided, you know what, I'm going to be in marketing. And it's funny because so many network marketers, they go into network marketing thinking they're network salespeople, which just means that they're not marketing anything. And it's so crazy to see some network marketers, the way that they do that. And when you grab the marketing side, like, attraction marketing or digital marketing, and you really get into that, then people start to understand, like, there's a whole new world. Like people actually will come to me and ask
Yeah, that's
me.
actually how I got into digital marketing, because I just started a new MLM. I wanted to lose weight, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to try this product. My classmate lost a lot of baby weight. They're probably good. And then I fell in love with attraction marketing. Mm-hmm. I was like, oh my gosh, I can make people come to me. Mm-hmm. Genius. Now maybe I could be a double, triple diamond.
That's what everybody wants to be, some sort of double, triple diamond.
Some sort of rocket scientist, something.
Yeah, exactly. So like your business right now is digital marketing, and you just, I actually just want to kind of ask you, you just did an event for chatbots. You just did a chatbot event. And we both kind of do chatbots. So that's one of the reasons why I reached out to you, because I saw that you were an agency partner. I'm an agency partner. So when you created that event, what did you use? What channels did you use to kind of push people to that? I mean, it's chatbot training, event, and marketing. So did you use chatbot? Did you use, what was your strategy there?
Well, first I pick a niche. And I decided I was going to step away from the network marketing niche.
Nice.
And I saw the struggle that there's in the digital marketing world with customer service and retention. I have a background in customer service. I used to work for Kudu Mobile, for First American, on the call centers here locally. And I used to get 100% quality. I'm just going to brag, because I mean, that's braggable.
Right. That is braggable.
And they used to play my calls for examples to the other people. Right. So I was like, that was good. So I noticed this problem, and I was like, bots can solve this problem in the coaching industry, where so many people buy coaching and never go through the course, never complete the summit, never, hey, I'm guilty. I'm guilty, 100% guilty, because they don't keep tabs on me. I was programmed, you were programmed to have deadlines, to have projects were due, homework was due. Like, if you didn't have homework, the teacher would put a bad grade.
Right.
So we had punishment for not doing the work. And I laugh because this is so terrible, but we're conditioned to be like this. So when we come online, everybody needs a coach for everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we buy so many stuff and we join so many masterminds. And then we don't have something that is taking care of the customer service support. Most of them do it by themselves, like we do. Like, for example, I do. I'm a solopreneur right now. I have some partners, but they're also solopreneurs. And we have like a couple people that help us, VAs, with stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's not a huge team. So we need something that's answering immediately,
Mm-hmm.
that's taking care of our leads, that's nurturing them for us, that is engaging them for us, leverage, and personalizing it in our persona, in our way, in our personality, making it as somber as you are or as super bright purple that you are, right? Whatever. I don't know. Some people love to speak in color. So to put a visual, right? Like, however your personality is, it could like transform the way people connect with you online.
Mm.
And bots have such a bad rep that I decided that I was gonna try to clean that reputation. And also because there's bad bots, there's evil bots, there's good bots, and coaches are leaving money on the table, basically. And this is the worst part. They're leaving people behind.
Ooh.
The impact that they could have done to that person that dropped off because of one little issue that you couldn't solve immediately, or a message that told them that you were going to come as soon as possible, could cost you, I don't know, a lot of money. But it's not about the money. It's more about the impact.
Right.
There's people that need you out there. And I think it's very selfish that we leave them behind.
Right.
That's like my take on it. And that's why I did it. That's why I decided, okay, coaches need to learn how to use bots to have impact, to create irresistible experiences that people say, oh my God, I love this coach. I love to work with this person. And then word of mouth. We know in network marketing, we come from that. It's so powerful. So they would share your bot. They will share you more if you do it right.
Right. I love what you said about the bots, how there's good bots, there's bad bots, there's, and also the way that you said it, like a bot can't just be like copied as a template. You really need to take a bot and like put your own spin on it. One of my business partner, he always says, are you picking up what I'm putting down? Like that is in his bot. Like it literally is in his bot. It says, he literally says, are you picking up what I'm putting down? And I'm like, dude, that's like you. It's like they're talking to you. And one thing that, people kind of push back on bots is like, it feels so robotic. Well, a lot of times when people are going through bots, they just want answers. Like if they want to talk to a human, there's a default setting where you can say human and some live chat will get with you. So guys, just know that there's so many angles that you can use with bots. And I love what you said about the customer service and retention. That is one of the biggest ways to leverage a bot because it's not outbound, it's inbound. They're coming to you, they're clicking on the bot. So the biggest problem with everybody saying that, bots are dead or bots are not working because everybody's thinking outbound email responder, outbound this, outbound that. No.
Me. That's all I hear when people complain about the broadcasting problem.
Right. They're set something up so they come to you and then they activate the bot and then the bot actually works for you. So awesome.
That's genius. That's leverage. That's worldwide customer service.
That's awesome. So
that's a worldwide company. Yeah.
We kind of talked. That is. We kind of talked about bots. What would be 2 tips that you'd give the audience? Let's just say the audience understands what a bot is. They understand what it is. So some of you guys that are listening right now are like, what the heck is bots? And what we'll do is we'll put a little thing into the landing page that'll kind of show you a little bit about what bots are. But a person that understands what a bot is and they've been in marketing for a while, what would be like 2 tips that you'd give them that besides the bombs that you already dropped earlier, what would be 2 tips that you'd give them to kind of help them when they're creating a bot? Because the creation of the bot is actually where the flow and the fun is.
Okay, first of all, don't be scared.
Okay.
Yes, I know you think technology is very scary. A lot of people think technology is gonna break. Yeah, newsflash, it's gonna break. So that's the point. It's an experiment. This is why I've been building this brand called Irresistible Marketing Lab, because marketing is an experiment. Ooh. Creating a chatbot is an experiment. So you're gonna run the chatbot at first, and it's not gonna be perfect. It's gonna suck. Just like when you did video for the first time, just when like you did podcast for the first time. It's the same thing, just when you did your first funnel. Mm-hmm. So that's the most important thing. Don't be afraid for it to break. Mm-hmm. Girls, think like men on this one. We gotta open it so we can see and what's inside. We have to take it all apart. We have to make sure it breaks, put it back together, test it, then do it again. Open it up again, break it, and then fix it again, because you can only get better. And then the second tip is be transparent with your leads. Be transparent that it's not you, because that's illegal. You gotta make sure that they know what to expect from the bot. One thing I learned from sales and customer service is that expectations are everything. So if the customer expected something from the company and you did not deliver, bye-bye, customer.
Wow.
And I've been like that. I've been a customer too. So put yourself on the customer's shoes. That's what you have to do. You got to put yourself in the customer's shoes and understand that if you set expectations right, hey, this bot doesn't have all the answers. So my human counterpart is going to come and help us out when I get stuck. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for being here. And we nurture and appreciate the customer by being honest and transparent. The more you lie about how perfect you are and like the too good to be true language ain't gonna help you with bots.
Okay, guys.
So I could stop there.
Hit rewind twice. Write down what she just said about being transparent with the bot, and the expectations. Like, expectations are everything with the bot, which, I honestly, I didn't think about that. I didn't think about, if you set a good you do it in a training video, you do it you do it when you're working with your team. You set expectations so they know what they're going to get. In the beginning of a webinar, you do it. You like, this is what you're going to get from this. But in a bot, sometimes we forget that it's like, boom, we'll go right to sales. Do you want this? Do you want that? Do you want this? Like, set the expectation and like ground the client so he kind of feels comfortable. Wow, I'm going to change that. All my bots are going to have some sort of set the expectation, right off the bat. Thank you for that nugget. That's huge.
You're welcome. I'm glad I can help. Yeah, it's going to help you with engagement rates and like click-through rates and all that.
Nice. Yes. So you've been an entrepreneur for decades because, you're a second generation network marketer. What would be the one tip that you would give yourself? I'd say, what would be the one thing that you would have told yourself before you started in any business, any entrepreneurship, that would increase the speed of your business today?
Well, I've had this bad habit of just like shiny object syndrome kind of bad habit where I just jump into things without thinking.
I think a lot of us do that.
So I would just really think what I wanted to do, because I pivoted so much from because I know this is going to sound like bragging, but I'm really skilled at a lot of subjects. Mm-hmm. And I'm really good at all of them. And it was hard for me to choose because people were pulling me from all other sides as well. So it's like, I would tell myself to listen to what I want, not what other people want of me.
Right.
So for 2 years, I spent teaching in Spanish, something that I was doing because I was passionate, but at the same time, I was not making any money because maybe I was not doing the right offers, because there's a lot of people making Spanish a lot of money. But also I'm very conscious about what's going on everywhere. So I know that English has more money. That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
But I've been like pivoting right from everywhere, and it was just not my passion, maybe. Or maybe it is, but I was unfocused from that. So I would have to listen to myself instead of like getting pulled to sides. I don't regret my time in Spanish. I actually have amazing audience. I've been doing events. I'm gonna keep doing the events every year. But I would tell myself to focus on the high ticket services that you know how to do, like the website building. I should have stuck with that.
Right. That makes sense.
Because I loved it, and I should have stuck with that. And I should have also stuck with bots. I should have created that bot for the contest. Man, I missed that one. Because I was thinking it too much. I was overthinking.
Right. So like the shiny object syndrome is definitely tough. And all of us out there know what it feels like. It's like all of a sudden you're scrolling, you're like, wow, that's cool. Maybe I should get that one. And then you go to the offer and you're like, oh, I'll get that. That's cool. I'll just get that. Or, you know, and that's the biggest problem with all of us in marketing is like most marketers are buyers. Like when we see something, we're like, that guy's got a good offer. Let's just buy it.
Well, I need to watch what he's doing because I want to make more money.
Exactly. I'm gonna model him. I'm gonna funnel hack him. I'm gonna do whatever. But whatever we're
reverse engineer the crew out of this.
We just got to build something similar to what he's building because it looks like it's working. So yeah, we got to be tough. That's what's hard about being a good marketer is you see other people's marketing, and a lot of times you buy and then you go down that rabbit hole. But definitely shiny object syndrome is something that you
really like stop it and just like focus on one thing,
and that, you know, whatever you focus on grows, good or bad. So
exactly. But the good news is now that I'm focused and that it's growing.
Yeah, you got some pretty phenomenal clients.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah. Shout out to my clients. They're the best out there. They have so much patience.
So that brings us to what are you working on right now, and where can the audience find more about you? So I always build a landing page for all of my guests. So you'll get a landing page. It'll be www.burnfulmarketing.com/ANNA. So it'll give you all of that information. And then, so what are you working on right now?
Well, few things, because I'm like that.
Right.
Some people are going to say because I was born in June, but I have several projects going on. The first one is it was like 2 weeks ago. So the first thing I'm working on is my 7-week program. It's called Designing Irresistible Chatbot Experiences. We're on week 3 right now. I sent them with homework to build the bot. And then the other thing I'm working on is I am hosting a live event, 3-day live event with my branding coach, Julia Baxter. She and we're gonna teach how to make the best online events, irresistible experiences, again with the same line, of course, branding. My branding coach, she's not gonna let me not do it like that. And she's gonna be teaching all about branding the events correctly, so they're cohesive with your brand and your brand message. And I'm going to be teaching, and she's been doing events for like Fortune 500 companies as well for a long time. And I've been doing events, right? And I'm an event planner. So we decided to join forces and teach coaches how to do online events more affordable than other leaders are teaching. Because we went to an event, the live events of live events, and they showed like a super huge setup. And we want to show people that they can create their own events for free or for like a few $100 with Zoom. Right. And with websites that can help you and like with little investment, or they could do the whole thing. Like we're going to show them a few different things and how to create events that are irresistible for their audiences. And also we're going to add the chatbot there. We're going to teach you how to add the chatbot for your events, so you have higher conversion rates, higher attendance rates, higher click-through rates, higher everything. We know that, right? And chatbots, I want to clarify, because there's a lot of coaches that have this confused. It's not only with Facebook Messenger. We could also do SMS chatbots. If your audience only prefers to be texted instead of send them Facebook Messenger, then awesome. Let's create an SMS flow. Right. ManyChat can do that too. I love that. If you're in another country, we could use other tools too. Don't worry about it. Like we could investigate and everything. But yeah, we're going to teach that, and we're going to like bring it together. So all the events that were supposed to be planned, and they're going to get canceled because this is not over yet.
Right.
People can stop like, stressing out and actually know what to do and have a map of how to do their online events irresistible and make more impact, because that's her thing with her. Make more impact, because events change lives. Events have changed my life. I am 100% guilty of that, from church events to network marketing events to digital marketing events.
Dude, magical things happen at events. That's all I got to say. Magical things happen at events. And if you bring the event to more people in more opportunities and not have the expense of the hotel and the car and the flights and all that stuff. And if you do it through Zoom, and I'm excited, because do you have like a date that's going to be?
No, not yet. We're working on it. This is like a secret project.
There'll be a chatbot waiting room for you.
It's going to be in October. The first week of October. I will let you know the link when it's all ready. We still haven't penned out all the details, but I'm doing it. If she's participating or not, she will participate.
We'll actually put the link to your Facebook page in the page.
My fan page or my Instagram.
Yeah, we'll put both of those on.
They can connect me there and they can ask me, because this event is going to be super cool. I'm so excited. So excited already.
I'm excited too. I'll a 3-day live event, you can't go wrong. And then you have the 7-day offer or 7-week offer, and we'll put that in the on the landing page also. So the last
and it's important for the 7-week offer for people to know that we don't just do the techie stuff. That actually is not what we start with. We need to do strategy with chat marketing. People just want to jump and build the bot, but then they don't know what to say in the bot. So I'm like, that's useless. If you don't know what to say in the bot, you can't start building it.
Right.
So that's why it's 7 weeks. That's why we're not doing it in like 3 weeks. Just over.
Because you got to understand the marketing and the messaging and where you want to go.
And everything that goes behind building a very, I'm just going to say it, an irresistible experience.
Right. Yeah, you have to.
Yeah. You have to. Yeah, because it's a two-way conversation. So we got to change that chip that we were talking about, right? From like email marketing, say, to talk back and forth with people.
That right there is a huge nugget, guys. So think about that, because now email marketing is outbound, and maybe though you'll get something. Chat marketing is two-way conversation. And I want you guys just to think about that. Every time you're doing a chatbot, think of it as a two-way conversation. It's not all about what you want. It's kind of what you want them to decide on, so that way they can answer, and then we can respond back correctly and go back and forth. So that's a huge nugget. Two-way conversation on a bot. That's a mic drop. That's a mic drop right there.
That's a great mic drop. Yes.
But that brings me to the mic drop question, which is, you're speaking at an event. So you do your event this year, you blow it up. 3 years from now, there's 100,000 people at your event. It's live because the COVID thing is not there. You're on stage. You're keynoting that event.
Okay.
What's the one thing that you want the audience to remember Anna by?
Wow.
Concept or phrase?
Concept or phrase? Okay, I think I need like a few seconds to think this through. Well, the most important thing that they have to remember is that gosh, I don't lose my words a lot, but that question is like intense. So what I would say is that don't leave a lead behind. What I told you before, this is so important. Like, there's people behind every freaking screen. There's a human being that we need to love on, because love is the answer to all of our questions in everything that we do, in everything that we say, and in everything that we create. Love has to be involved, because if you use marketing for evil, you're not my tribe.
Right.
Definitely not, because marketing is not, I call it the brainwash of the masses as a joke, but we have to, because it is, and because of it is, we have to be so careful on what message we put out there. So if we do everything with love, you're good.
Well,
you're gonna be good. You're good for life. And you're good for the next generations as well. If you transmit that to the next generations, that it's not about hate, it's not about who's right, it's not about what is the way, it's about love. That's the only way for everything. LOVE. And I could start singing Sinatra, but that's out of like from the other side.
I think you found your mic drop quick.
Love is it is like, and that song comes to my head. Like, seriously, how you look at people, how you communicate with them. Yeah, love is the answer to all of your questions in marketing, in business, in ethics, in politics, in religion, in all of the things that we want to fight about, or people want to put us to fight against each other. People, wake up, look inside and find love. That's what I want people to remember me by, that I gave so much love that, Jesus was reflected out of me, because it's not about me. It's about him. So that's it.
That's huge. Like, yeah, it's all, I love what you said about the marketing side, and just, you got to lead with love. And it's important that we do that. Man, so it's funny because just before this call, we were like, Anna was like, I'm a little tired because I had a long day. And I was like, oh, we were going to crush this interview. And if you guys listened to the whole interview, you know that we crushed it. So is there any last words you got before we jump off? I mean, you kind of dropped the bomb with the love quote. So.
I think that's it. I have nothing else to say. And if you can't find the love on everything, I don't know what you're doing with your life, man.
All right. Well, thank you guys. Always, always, always. So thank you, Anna, for jumping on. I appreciate you. Guys, I will drop that link so that it'll be in the show notes. So you'll be able to link to get to know Anna, and also get kind of in the waiting room to the to her what is it?
Irresistible online event.
Irresistible online event. So we'll put a link in there. That'll be www.burnfilmmarketing.com/Anna. And Anna, I thank you, and I appreciate it. Guys, make sure you listen to the full outro, and I will see you guys on the next episode of Burnt Phone Marketing Radio. Thanks, guys. So what do you do for work? The question we as network marketers get all the time. And we know that we should be prepared for explaining network marketing to a stranger. The last thing you want to do is ruin it with the vibe of, your pyramid thing, right? I get it. I've been there more than I wish to admit. Until I found this, a free way to make an elevator pitch into a super easy sentence to say. The perfect way to answer the dreaded, "So what do you do for a living?" It's super simple, and it asks you 4 questions in less than 3 minutes, and it'll spit out an amazing headline for you. So all you have to do is go to www.unlocktheheadlinemachine.com/free. That's www.unlocktheheadlinemachine.com/free. So take our free offer and enjoy your new headline.